BillyTDetroit Radio. News, sports, entertainment, and a little foolishness.
And we back. 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 What's up? It's your man Billy T checking in. It is another edition of BillyTDetroit Radio. This is show number 71. Last week it was just me and TJ. Today it's me and RockyRoad Productions in the building. Is that you?
That's right, everybody.
Okay, there we go. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Good. It is June 15th. We've had beautiful weather here in Detroit and starting to feel like summer.
It is.
Well, summer's a week away, but it's starting to feel like summer.
My hair shows it.
Oh, I thought that was naturally curly like that. Becky with the good hair. We got a lot to cover today. We're going to try and get through this as quick as we can. The Me Too movement is in full effect, and if you think your favorite people were getting away, they're not. They got Rocky. Sylvester Stallone, the legendary actor and writer, director, has been hit with the Me Too. He's been accused of foul play, but it goes back to the 90s. The authorities will not reveal any specific details about the nature of how serious these allegations are. They are serious. Of course, Stallone denies everything, as you know they always do. So we'll see what happens with this. And you know, wow, back to the 90s, that's 20 years. Well, Bill Cosby, they went back 50 years. So ain't no, yeah. It's coming back to haunt them all. But more currently, Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx, really? He's on that show with his daughter. They're so cute together on the Shazam show. And Jamie Foxx has been accused of slapping a woman in the face with his manhood.
Yes.
Now, apparently this took place at one of his freak parties. Now, Jamie Foxx was known for having these parties at his house. And this young lady apparently did not want to partake in the festivities. And Jamie said, okay, take that. Take that. A little smack to the face. And she didn't like it. But this also was quite a few years ago.
2002 in Las Vegas.
Okay, we're talking 18 years ago, almost.
He was trying to get her to, go down on him.
Yeah.
She's like, no, thanks. And he just, politely pops her in the face.
Politely?
Of course.
Oh, it's polite.
Look, I'm trying to be nice.
Is there another way to do it other than politely?
But, they don't even name the woman.
Well, of course not.
So he's saying, he didn't do it. So he's trying to file a report with the Las Vegas Police Department against the woman for filing a false police report against him. Now,
Jamie did have a house in Vegas for a while, and I never made it up there. He had a big house on the hill up there and on Sunrise Mountain, beautiful view of the valley. And they said stories of his parties, and also he would play naked basketball.
Yeah, I
with
heard
the guys,
that.
with the guys,
Yeah.
all guys. Man, hold up. What in the world is up with the naked basketball with the guys? Just
it's
swinging and dangling.
It's highly weird. When he made that comment, did you see that stand-up he did? And I don't remember the name of it, but he was talking about Prince. And he was saying how, Prince with those eyes, he bet him a kind of
he said, don't look him in the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was a little strange.
That was funny.
It was funny, but, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Hold up. Because, to me, Prince, the heels and the appearance, it was all kind of on the... Yeah.
And then there have also been rumors about Jamie.
Yes, most definitely.
Swinging on both sides of the fence.
Yes.
So, if you're playing naked basketball with a bunch of guys, who's checking who?
Yeah.
Hey, is that a hand? You hand checking me? What is that? I don't know. That's a little weird for me, but it's highly weird, like you said.
And those sweat. And what about when they get to sweating?
Hey, come on. You're doing too much now. What else? Who else is in this? Who else has been hit with the Me Too just recently? Corrupt, you said? Corrupt?
No.
Corrupt's
Corrupt's wife says he left him because she had cancer.
Oh, that's abuse. That's mean.
Yes, but the R. Kelly.
Oh, R. Kelly. Well, he's the king. He's the king of the Me Too. He gets away with murder, man. What's up with R. Kelly now?
So, his wife was doing the interview. Well, his ex-wife. I'm sorry. Let me clarify. Andrea Kelly, because she's even been married after that. And
she's been married since?
Yeah, she married this light-skinned dude that was aspiring to be a singer as well. He didn't sound that good, but it was on that show Hollywood Exes. She was on that show,
right?
Her and Prince's ex-wife and Eddie Murphy's ex-wife.
Nicole was on there.
Yes, Nicole Murphy was on there. Okay. Will Smith's ex-wife was on there.
Oh, yeah, the one his first son is with.
Yes,
yes.
She was on the Red Table Talk with Jada as well. But anywho,
okay,
yeah,
we'll get to that later. That Red Table boy, that's. Jada's killing the game, and Will is killing the game on the internet.
Yeah,
they don't even have to do another movie. They got so much going on. It's amazing, man. I love them. Yeah.
So she's on there giving support to this family of one of the girls that R. Kelly's holding hostage or something like that.
She was on Sister Circle, which is a TV One program.
Yes.
Great show. Great show. Yeah.
So then, of course, they got to interviewing her, Andrea Kelly, and she begins to talk about her dealing with abuse with R. Kelly. They were married from 1996 to 2009. They do have 3 children together.
That's 13 years or something?
Yeah, they went through marital ups and downs. In 2005, she filed an emergency protective order to keep him away amid claims of physical abuse.
Okay.
Then she took it back weeks later. They filed for divorce in 2006 and tried to make it work.
Okay.
But then, following that, one day, she's at the hotel by the name of Wyndham Grand Bay Hotel.
Wyndham. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she's sitting in the bed. She's acting like she's sick all day.
Okay. But she wasn't sick. She just didn't want to be bothered with it.
Right. She didn't want to be bothered. And that's what I gather.
I'm sick, man. I don't feel good. Get your ass up, girl.
Yeah, and she's like, what do I do? What do I do? And the first answer she got was to end it. And she went over to the balcony, and she's got one foot pressed against the wall, the other up on the banister, and then she's looking over, and before she jumps, she sees, the aftermath of if she had to jump, her body on the concrete, laying in the blood, her child screaming, why did mommy jump?
So she didn't do it.
Yeah, she didn't do it, and she asked God, I need an answer now. Matter of fact, we got a clip, actually.
Okay, all right, and in this clip, she talks about going online about finding out about domestic abuse.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
And I'm thinking to myself, but I'm not that girl. I'm not the teeth missing. I'm not the broken bone girl. And God said, keep scrolling. So I kept scrolling. And at the end of the domestic violence awareness website, there was a questionnaire. And there was 17 questions. And they ask you, has your abuser ever done? And of the 17, Robert had done 15 to me. Oh, my God.
15 of the 17 questions he had done.
Yeah.
So he was an abuser. And like she said, I wasn't the broken bones, the teeth busted out, but he was still very abusive. Yeah. Sounds like physically and mentally.
Right, because she filed that protection for, you know what I'm saying?
So he had to get physical at one point. Wow.
But think about how many women find reasons. Well, he didn't knock my teeth out. I got a small bruise. I'll cover it up with makeup.
We make excuses.
Like that. Yeah.
And another thing is that they say women that are abused often blame themselves.
Yeah.
What did I do? I did this. No. He ain't got no business putting his hands on you. Period. Yeah. So I can understand, though. I get it, but I don't get it. But I understand fear. It's a lot of things that keep you there. Kids.
I mean, they had 3 kids.
Yeah, you got kids and all that.
It's a lot that's going on. I mean, she did a lot of his choreography. She's a dancer.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the girl can really dance.
Okay.
And they showed that. I mean, belly dance and all of that. She's awesome. And she's physically fit, too. I mean, she's got it going on as far as that. And so, when you're faced with that, you're intertwined with a person, you're used to a certain lifestyle, you got kids together, you're doing business together. It's not as easy to walk away.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but it's just amazing how they say, or think, what did I do? And then you got people every day that don't check themselves on what they do. And they should be. Why this person shouldn't be, because he has no business putting his hands on you.
We'll see what happens with that. Now this is kind of in the same vein, but much deeper and much darker. Former football player Kellen Winslow Jr. He played for the Browns. He played like 13 years in the NFL. Well, he has been arrested and charged with rape. Allegedly raped at least 2 women in their 50s and tried to rape at least 2 more, including an 86-year-old woman. He is targeting elderly women. He was arrested Thursday for multiple felonies, including forcible rape and forcible sodomy. And the victims were older women. He apparently raped a 54-year-old woman in March, a sodomized a 59-year-old woman in May. And earlier this month, he allegedly committed burglary with the intent to rape a 71-year-old woman and an 86-year-old woman. Faces life in prison if all of these convictions go through. Dude, what is wrong with you?
What in the Norman Bates messiness is going on here?
Because he definitely got some issues.
Yeah.
And this is a kid, first of all, that grew up kind of privileged because his father played in the NFL.
Okay.
Kellen Winslow, he played in San Diego for many years, and this kid played in, he's got money. Mm-hmm. He's not like, not that answers any questions or solves anything, don't get me wrong. But you can get women. But maybe, he wanted older women, they wasn't digging him or something?
It sounds like he's got some kind of, something going on, some kind of
I don't
fetish,
understand the rape thing because first of all, that's a power trip.
Yeah, that is.
But to do it against older women
he's disgusting.
Is really, really, you got some issues, bro.
But have you noticed, though, privileged people, not all of them, let's be clear, because, but have you noticed a lot of privileged kids that grow up, they have a distorted perception of reality anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, speaking of privileged kids that grow up and have this kid is going to have such a distorted reality of anything. Little Northwest. Can you believe that she is 5 years old? Celebrated her 5th birthday with her mom and dad. And I guess Kanye went out and bought her a bunch of junk in New York. They were hanging out. Well, her gift for the 5th birthday was the album by Nas.
The whole city is mine.
Nas has a new album. Kanye's been dropping albums every Friday, as you know. And this Friday, June 15th, the Nas Kanye album just dropped.
Life is like a jungle black. It's like the habitat of Tarzan. Matter of fact, it's harder than most can imagine. Most of them unpacked in correctional facilities. Half of them passed on. Max Strong, couple of made a ghost leave a body. Now they haunting the block where they used to stand at. Somebody's taking.
Now I can't play too much of it because last week we got blocked from YouTube because I played the Kanye song, too much of the Kanye. So it's funny how YouTube, sometimes they'll let it go on and sometimes they won't, but I don't know how much Nas they gonna. So I'm gonna give you about 45 seconds. There we go. Let me ease that down because I want to get the show on YouTube. But Nas has a new album. I think he's got another one. Tiana Taylor, I think, still has one to come.
Oh,
so he's been dropping one every Friday. We did Pusha T. He did his own. Then last week he did the guy whose music I'm playing in the background, Kid Cudi. And now Nas.
So none of these artists are boycotting Kanye.
No. As a matter of fact, when he had that listening party up there in Wyoming, it was tons of people. All these guys were there. And, so everybody's not hating Kanye, and I'm really starting to think if all that crap he did was nothing but a publicity stunt to promote the albums, and to get his wife in with the president. I love Donald Trump. Now, Kanye's wife. Oh, Kim, come on in.
Yeah,
you want me to pardon? You want me to pardon who? Okay, no problem.
Pardon Kwame.
I was going to say, that was my... Will Trump pardon Kwame? And have you written to Kim Kardashian yet?
I've slid in her DM.
You slid in?
I think I'm going to start doing it more
You
on the
might
daily.
have to do it every day because she's got millions. But wouldn't that be crazy? What if Trump pardoned Kwame? Kwame wrote a letter to him. Mm-hmm. So what if he did? Would half of Detroit vote for Trump?
I'm going to say he will because you have to put things in the universe and speak it into existence. I'm going to say that Kwame will work free, and I'm going to ask that everybody who's watching, or listening, rather, that if you support Kwame, please tweet our president. Whether you like him or not, he is the president. He holds the highest office in the land.
And he can pardon anybody he wants to. He's giving them out like Oprah gave out cars.
Right. So tweet him to free Kwame. Because
you get a pardon. You get a pardon. You get a pardon.
We must also remember that everything the media tells you is not necessarily fact. So keep an open mind.
What do you mean by that?
So many people hate Kwame. I don't want to make this whole thing about Kwame, but, but they hate him based on what was told in the media. Now, I know being part of the media.
Okay, so now are you saying that these are all fake news facts? Is what you're saying? He's been convicted of some major crimes here, racketeering, what's the thing with the taxes? Not doing the proper taxes, tax evasion, things of that nature. You're saying these are not true?
I'm saying that a lot of evidence is lacking for these things. So, okay. Things can be pinned on you, and if you put it over the airways enough, it becomes fact. If you can convince enough people, you tell enough lies. This was in a court of
law. Okay, it isn't about the airwaves. This was in a court of law. He was found guilty of these things. I think you got to have facts in a court of law. This ain't the Donald Trump court of public opinion, because if he keeps saying stuff over and over, which he does, there's no collusion, I'm completely innocent, and people start believing that. So you can't do that both ways.
If it's all true and it's all fact, 28 years is a murder sentence plus 3 extra years.
That is what I agree with. I think this sentence was way too long. Okay? I don't know what it should have been, but I know 28 years is a long time, and other people don't get that kind of time. So that's why I say if he commutes his sentence, I think that'd be great. I'm just saying, now Trump also put a thing out there for the NFL players. Hey, if you guys have some friends that need some pardons, let me know. So what if people did start taking pardons to him for people like Miss Alice, who had been in for 20 years for a nonviolent drug offense? What if people did start bringing these things to him and he started pardoning a lot of black folks?
Thank you.
Would that sway people to?
I'm sure it would.
It
wouldn't sway me, but
okay, me either.
My thing is, thank you. I appreciate the good deed. It should have been
done a long time ago.
Yeah, because people do some good things doesn't make them a good person.
Right, because we all know he'd be doing it for the reason.
Publicity.
Yeah.
And just because you do a couple bad things don't make you a bad person. So.
Well, it depends.
It depends on what the bad things are.
Kellen Winslow.
Right. Come on,
he's a bad person.
You taking old lady vag by force.
Let's listen to a little bit of this next Nas song. Old lady vag. This is called Cops.
Man, got a letter from an Asian fan. He asked, was I black? Was I gonna play Japan soon? Wrote back, yes, danced in the shower, got dressed. Old school, powder my neck. I give, but I'm selfish. Tattoo on my chick lips, on my pelvis. Well, it's the pubic part. Excuse me, y'all. Think that I became musical. Way before rap, I did wanna be the tap dance kid on Broadway, 42nd Street, legendary, 3-Court Marley. Now Sid dropped a Harley now. FYI, for your info. Insects splattered on the bike window. Had an innuendo. Just last night, don't know where it came from. Guess it's from a past life. Am I charismatic enough? Does my charm reach people that can make
Nas kills it every time. I can't wait to listen to the whole album.
To make a deposit into my account, would that be progress? I doubt something.
Speaking
is
of Me Too.
Me Too?
Did
Nas got a Me Too?
No, but
don't tell me that, please.
No, not. But it's kind of on the same lines. Khalees, a while back, some weeks, maybe a month or a little bit, take or give. She did a interview with Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee, and she was talking about how Nas was whooping on her tail too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Shout out to Khalees, my fellow Leo. So I know she's telling the truth. It's something about a Leo, okay? Because I'm one. But
I don't know. Khalees got a mouth on her. She might have just pushed him too far. I'm not saying that's right.
Well, he was doing a lot of drinking.
Oh, well, that'll do it too,
and she was telling some stories. It's really deep. I implore anybody to listen to it. Again, it's Hollywood Unlocked. The host is Jason Lee. It was a very good interview, and I think she was as respectful as she could be.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Wow, that's deep. Well, you never know what goes on behind closed doors.
You know.
You know what I mean? I mean, some crazy stuff, man.
I didn't know she was married again.
Oh, she's remarried?
Yeah, she's remarried.
They just got divorced. It didn't take long, huh?
Listen, she's remarried. Okay?
Anybody that we would know, or just
I don't remember who the dude is.
A nice guy.
Yeah, but she's crazy about this dude.
Well, good for her. Mm-hmm. Good for her. Well, this one might interest you. I'm gonna put this under the most unlikely couple ever.
Oh, boy.
Okay? Because you see stuff on TV and they're just funning. Porsha Williams of the Atlanta Housewives is officially dating Ricky Smiley. Wait, you're not saying anything. I'm waiting for a reaction.
I'm not shocked. I'm a watcher of the Atlanta Housewives, and he was saying even on the show.
Was he on there?
Yes, they show because she's on.
Because he's on the show they do together. Yeah,
and they would just briefly show you stuff. But he was saying, despite what people think or may see on the show, that Porsha really is a nice girl. She's a Southern belle. Nice girl. He said, and he would love to date her. They even showed a clip of them on a date at the roller rink.
Really?
Yeah, they were roller skating.
Did they
together.
look like friends, or did they look like?
No, they was kikiing, and they was.
Well, since she started working on that television program a few years ago, there was a little tension. I wouldn't call it sexual tension because I think that he was just trying to hit on her, and she would say, Ricky, no, ain't nothing happening, And he would shoot a shot, but it was all in fun. Yeah. Well, it wasn't in fun no more.
Well,
Ricky,
he's shooting his shot.
They went on a few dates, and then all of a sudden they're in a full-blown relationship. It's for real.
So he went from shooting a shot to landing the shot.
There you go. Wow. And he's such a goofball.
Yeah.
I can't take him serious but you know what? They kind of look good together. I hate to say it, but they do. Good for them.
It's good better than Cordell that's supposedly paying Andrew Caldwell.
Or Cordell, we don't know what he is. But you know what? That's cool. That's cool. I like it. Ricky's a nice guy. She's a nice girl. They're both a little goofy and silly. So that might work out. That might work out. Let's hope it does.
I hope the best.
Yep. So, yeah, man. So, it's interesting how things happen, I got another song by Nas here.
Something I got from Slick Rick back in the days. Hey, young world, the world is yours. From the movie Scarface, where his whole thing is the world is yours. He was sort of blunt when he said the world is yours out there in the sky, and he looked at his something from God, telling him, the world is yours. Hey, young world, the world is yours. Hey, young world. The world is yours. Young world, the world is yours. It goes, hey, young world, the world is yours. Hey, young world, the world is yours. Young world, the world is yours. Young people are so special. It's so good when God bless you. Deaf to unethical thoughts that suppress you. Like diseases, they conjure up inside a test tube to stress you. Bureaucratic genocide, but maybe I'm a recluse. It's just my observation as a whole. Human extermination, population control. Assuming my generation is young and out of control. But y'all don't understand this. Y'all out of touch and you're old. I promise to stay forth. Try to stay on course and right the wrongs of my father with my baby boy. Life is long, the problems just don't go away when ignored. Life is long, it's important that it's played like a sport. Every skyscraper you see started off as a thought. And Ricky Waters told me, the world could be yours. So hey, young world.
Hey, young world. I like that with a little Slick Rick flavor to it. That's called Adam and Eve. Nas from his new CD. I can only play little pieces of it, or YouTube will not let me post this on YouTube. So I ain't messing with YouTube. I ain't playing with you, YouTube. I'm not playing with you.
They hating.
You're hating, What else you got over there, kiddo?
You guys remember Corrupt? Well,
yeah, Corrupt.
Yes, the rapper.
Sure.
His wife, or his ex-wife, Javon Brown, is claiming that he refuses to pay her medical bills and living expenses. She's taking him to court and seeking $14,000 per month in spousal support and $40,000 fees. So she's saying she left. He wanted to leave her while she was diagnosed with cancer. He went on ahead and left. Told her she needs to get a job and pay her bills.
What?
Yeah, isn't that out cold after 17 years of marriage?
That's cold-blooded.
That is. I mean, have the decency to take care of the woman. She's sick. Goodness.
Yeah, that's cold-blooded. Come on, Corrupt. Do the right thing, man. Don't be so corrupt-minded.
Right.
It's terrible.
He's living up to his name, guys.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful. When he came out with the name Corrupt, she should have known then. Run, girl. You married a fool.
Hey, guess whose birthday it is? We already said Little Northwest, 5 years. It's hard to believe she's 5 years old.
Time flies.
Yeah, and then she's a cute kid. But one of my rap heroes, Ice Cube.
Yes.
Ice Cube is 49 years old. Can you believe that?
Yay.
Man, I just love the transition he made from gangster rap to making family movies and just fun stuff. He's a good guy.
But you got to. It was an interview. I don't know if it was him saying it. I think it was saying that you have like 3 good years in the rap game, and some people have surpassed it.
Some people back then, you may have had a little longer. Now it's like I don't even give it 3 years. It's a flash in the pan.
Right.
They go so quick now because it's always new artists coming. So yeah, you get 3 years, you did good.
Right, but
and they make so much money now.
Yeah.
Oh, Drake's been around for about 10, hasn't he?
And that's what he was saying. He was talking about Drake had a good run.
Ice Cube said that?
Yeah, because, they usually get 3. But with that being said, you got to evolve.
Yes.
Because, then you'll just fade away.
Yeah.
So he did what he needed to do.
And you look at Ice Cube, LL Cool J, Will Smith, Ice-T, Queen Latifah. They all transitioned into acting and doing other things. And I love it. I love it. I love seeing the people of my era that are still doing something. And if he wanted to put out a rap song, he can.
Yes.
But he doesn't live on that. He lives on his movies. And Will Smith, he don't have to rap no more. He don't have to act no more if he don't want to. He is killing the game on YouTube, on Instagram. Mm-hmm. He went on Instagram and had 1 million followers in 5 minutes. And now he does these videos all over the world. You watch him?
Yeah,
It's incredible. And I love watching him, and it's like, well, you see this stuff, and you and I both like to do Instagram. We like to do the Instagram and the Facebook stuff, and we're trying our little stuff. You do the Facebook porch talk. Mm-hmm. I do my little walks and try to do videos around town, do stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I want to be like Will Smith, but Will Smith, he's all over the world. He's got camera crews. You know what I got? I got the Galaxy 9 Plus.
And that's a bomb
And guess
camera.
what? I'm going to do Will Smith, Billy T's way. Okay? And I'm just going to try and be out there, just have fun. And, if I can inspire people, that's cool. I do these little motivational clips. And I'm like, you think I'm trying to motivate you? No, I'm trying to motivate me to get off my ass and get out and walk and move and get active and do things. You got to keep moving. Whatever you do in life, you got to keep doing it, and you got to keep moving. You can't stop. Life is movement, and once you stop, you're dead. My mother said that a long time ago. She said, "Oh no, I ain't trying to sit down. I want to keep moving. I want to." She loves going places and doing things. She's 85 years old. She's still going. She still drives herself to church and to the store and things like that.
Too.
So you got to keep moving. That's my motivational speech. You gotta keep moving, and whatever you're doing, like you and I doing the video stuff, you just gotta keep doing it.
Yeah.
Everyone may not be a home run, but if you get on first base, then you get on second base. You gotta keep doing it, and something good is gonna happen. I know something good is gonna happen for you. I do.
And same with you.
A couple other birthdays: Neil Patrick Harris, Doogie Howser. You don't remember Doogie Howser, do you?
I do.
Vaguely.
Yeah. And
that was a great show. Doogie Howser was a cool little show. He was like a kid, a teenage doctor. He was a genius. Good little show, cute show. Neil Patrick Harris is 45.
Wow.
Doogie Howser is 45.
Remember he was in that movie with that crazy lady that and he was hiding her in the house because she made up this whole story about her husband. It was their anniversary. It was some crazy movie. Anyway, she ended up killing him.
Oh, I don't remember that one. You thinking about... Oh, I don't know that one. Find the name of that movie. I want to see it. Also, Courtney Cox, who was on Friends, right? One of the Friends. Courtney Cox is 54 years old. So, yep, people just keep getting older. Northwest is still just 5. She got a long way to go. What is she going to be like when she's 15?
A hot mess.
A hot mess. A hot mess. We already know. Mom and daddy, boy. All right, let's hit another Nas song real quick. How much time we got left?
This is from a young fool, broke still on his neck, he hung jewels. Lived his life in the ghetto with guns rule. It was cool, wasn't bad, I had to take cabs. Made my first LP, afforded H-Class with Space Gas 94. Sold out the record store. Local hood rats who wouldn't speak, now I'm who they checking for. Shown crazy love, ran up on stage with 80 thugs. After the shows, my niggas robbed the bar and wrecked the clubs. Happy, no hating. More Henny, more blunt circulating. My single in rotation on every radio station. Eyes popped when I drove my first ride on the block. Summertime block parties, cookouts. I spent my night. Truly, niggas was fighting over who was closest to me. Happy with the new representative of QB. To hit the top first, you gotta fall before you make it. With 4 minutes of your time, watch me demonstrate it.
This was the rise and fall of my best lifestyle.
From nasty to Nas to Escobar. Mega popular, center of attraction.
That was the main event on the TV for a while. This was the rise and fall of my best lifestyle.
From nasty to Nas to Escobar. Mega popular, center
That's
of
dope right
attraction.
there.
That was the main event on the TV for a while.
Cayman Islands in the winter, summer bus rides to great adventure. I brung New York back to real rap inventors. New crib, diamond rings, killers on my team. Infinities for my
man.
girl,
I'm
giving birth
I'm
to
loving
my
this
queen.
Nas
3
right
G's
here.
worth of chronic a week. Motives
Okay,
was
wait a
mad.
minute.
I stopped
Okay,
doing
ease up. Ease up. I don't want to piss YouTube off. What I don't get, here's what I don't get about YouTube. If the thing is already on YouTube, why can't I play it and put it back on YouTube?
Right.
What am I hurting? I'm not making any money off of this.
They're just haters.
Unfortunately, I'm not making any money. But why can't you do that? That doesn't make sense to me. It's already out there. It's already there for free for people to listen to. So if I play it, what's the difference? I think they're a little too tight with all this. And also, I think that YouTube, Facebook, well, YouTube's pretty free. You can do most stuff. But as far as saying what you want to say, when Facebook and Instagram and these and Twitter and all that, when they start talking about being careful about what people say, and it's really censorship.
Mm-hmm.
If offensive language and offensive thought, when you tell somebody what to think, when you censor thought, that's censorship.
It is.
Don't tell me what to think and what to say, and also don't stop me from hearing what you have to say.
Right.
I might not agree with you, but I need to hear what you have to say.
Right.
And if it is a forum for social media for us to be socially active and engage with each other, then sometimes we're going to get pissed off. Sometimes we're not going to like what we see and hear, but we should be able to see it and hear it. And if you start restricting certain things, the question is, and I said this before, who's doing the restricting? Who's making those decisions that this shouldn't be on?
Big Brother.
Big Brother is deep. It's 1984, baby. Big Brother's all over the place. So I don't like it. And I know that there are some things that may need to be, but what is it? What needs to be censored, and who's doing the censoring? That's the biggest question. Because we ain't going to agree on everything. But we have to be able to have the dialogue. We have to be able to think for ourselves and hear other people's thoughts.
I think we need to go back to having a platform like Black Planet again.
Whatever happened to Black Planet?
Facebook.
Facebook killed it.
And they killed
MySpace
too.
Mm-hmm. So this is called Regulate, featuring Jay-Z and Nas. All right.
Yeah.
One of these old days.
Dope already.
Yo, there's brothers on the block posted up like they own it. That's their corner. From New York to California, got blocks locked down. Like dogs, you safe whenever you with me. See, this is my town, so the youngsters grows in ghettos, goes to prison at an early age. Already know what's against him. So in order for him to survive one day, he must open up his eyes to the setbacks of us. Cause everybody wants a shot in this land of opportunity. Look at what this country's got. There shouldn't be nobody homeless. How can the president fix all the problems when he ain't fixed home yet? said the earth wasn't made for one man to rule alone. To all colors of trees, it's to whom it belongs. I want land, mansions, banks, and gold. The diamonds in Africa, oil in my control. The world's natural resources, all its residuals. But then comes foes, I have to guard it with missiles. And I become the most wanted. But is it worth hearing a million people's problems are followed by Secret Service? I guess attempts on my life with loaded. So move over Colin Powell or just throw in the towel. Tell you my dreams.
Nas. Okay, I gotta just, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna burn this and listen to it on the way home.
The beast on my highlight now. It's whatever man.
Hey, it has been a pleasure hanging out with you, kiddo.
Yes, great show today.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We're gonna wrap it up. Any last thoughts? Oh, you figured out the name of that movie?
Gone Girl.
That's not that old. That's only a few years ago, right? A couple years ago? Ben Affleck was in that.
Yes.
And they were on a train or something, weren't they? Wasn't that the one on the train? The girl on the train? No,
she wasn't on a train.
Different one.
It starts off with her like driving, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly.
Oh, the lady disappears. She's gone, girl. She's gone.
No,
girl.
She's crazy.
But she's gone. Oh, gone like that.
Yeah, you'll see.
Oh, I thought she was like, I thought that the woman was abducted.
No.
And he was trying to find her. I got the whole message all messed up.
No. It's crazy.
Okay, I didn't see it for some reason. That might be why.
Well, you can see it tonight.
No, I won't see it tonight. I don't know if I ever will, but I'll let you know.
Okay.
All right, Becky with the good hair. And you can follow Becky on Instagram at
RockyRoad Productions, LLC, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter. Just follow me.
And check out the Porsche Talk.
Yes.
All right. I'm Billy T. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you. It's the BillyTDetroit podcast, show number 71 as we wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed it. And follow us on YouTube, all the Instagram, all social media, BillyTDetroit.
Yes.
And enjoy. Thank you. Have a great whatever you're doing.
BillyTDetroit Radio. The show's so dope, you might kill some brain cells.
I burned too many brain cells down to be worried about my brain cells now. I burned too many brain cells down to be worried about a brain cell now. I burned too many brain cells down.